Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professionals. Go
Ghostbusters.
Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your supernatural elimination needs.
We're ready to believe you.
So what you're saying is that the world of the supernatural is your exclusive province?
Kitten, I think what I'm saying is that sometimes shit happens, someone has to deal with it, and who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters! Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you going to call? Ghostbusters!
Are you, Alice, menstruating right now?
What has that got to do with it?
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
2 in the box!
Ready to go.
We be fast and
They be slow.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass!
Everything was fine with our system until the power grid was shut off by Dickless here.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Does anybody want to play Parcheesi? Okay, who brought the dog?
It can't be. What is it? It can't be. What did you do, Ray? Oh, shit.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
This is a Let's Talk Flix podcast special.
All right, man, that was a little extra long there, but welcome to Let's Talk Flix. This was a special Ghostbusters edition of Let's Talk Flix. Put together a little intro there. Granted, it was a tad bit over, but hey, whatever, who cares? It's a podcast. I'm right here. I'm Miranda with Let's Talk Flix, and I got my partner in crime finally back from vacation, Sean Malloy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me again. That was an awesome intro. I didn't realize how much... Well, I just don't remember, I guess, how many curse words were in that movie.
That was a, PG or PG-13 movie?
Yeah,
PG-13.
that was a PG-13 movie.
You can get away with a lot more shit, literally, back in the 80s.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder why. You'd figure that the 80s were a little more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Loose?
Not loose, no. I felt like it would have been tighter, you know?
Tighter? No. Well, yeah, I guess.
Like conservative, you know? Like the 50s were very conservative. You couldn't do this and you couldn't do that. And everybody's worried about communists and influencing everybody in the United States.
Yeah.
You know? But McCarthyism and all this shit. And then you got, I don't know, the Ghostbusters, like a kid's thing.
Well, kind of. I mean, it was more of a... Maybe
I'm thinking more of like the cartoon.
Yeah, that came after.
I started watching it the other night, Ghostbusters, the original one. I have it bought on iTunes, and I love that movie. It's amazing.
They showed like a mini marathon this weekend on the AMC, Friday night and Saturday. And yeah, I watched both of those. I even tweeted Friday night. I was like, man, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And Ghostbusters just came on. I guess I'm not going to sleep.
I think they're running like some bundles on Vudu and iTunes and all this kind of stuff where you can pre-order the new one and have the other two as well. So you got the I guess a trilogy, if you would call it that, for all three movies for one price, which is pretty nice. Didn't mean to rhyme, but anyways.
No, you did good either way. No, but yeah, this is a Ghostbusters podcast, but we'll get to the actual Ghostbustering later on.
Ghostbusters
in a few. We'll talk about the new one and the old one. Of course, we all love the old one, the original. A lot of people out there vouch to not make a new one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of debate for that for sure. So either way, it was made, it came out, and you didn't get a chance to watch it, didn't you? You didn't get a chance to watch it?
I did not. I tried to get some time, but I've been booked.
I hear you.
Absolutely booked.
I hear you. The only reason I caught it is because I actually had to work the event where they're showing it. So
I wanted to go with you and see that.
Yeah, by default, I caught the movie after I got finished doing my job, so it worked out. I mean, granted, it wasn't the best theater to watch it in, but hey, whatever. It was cool. It was cool.
Sometimes I go to that place up on Dale Mabry there.
Britain 8.
The Britain Plaza, yeah, Britain 8.
Yeah.
It's a nice little, classic movie theater.
That's the way we used to watch movies.
I mean, exactly. Almost every time I go in there, nothing against them, but I feel like when I saw Batman or Superman in there, like the whole picture was like
it was a little off.
Pushed
off
to the right. Yeah, like so it was like it was like the projector was angled the wrong way, or they didn't crop it right or something. That's the right terminology, but
yeah, it's as if they're up there and it's like. I
don't care. I only get paid.
It's on. What the hell you want?
$5 an hour.
What else do you want from me? It's on. No, I mean, there's a special place in my heart for Britain 8 because I've actually the first movie that I can remember watching at Britain 8 was Batman Returns. Back in 92, 93, whatever.
Batman Returns?
Yes, Michael Keaton.
God, that was so long ago.
That's one of the first movies I remember watching in that theater.
Wow.
On a Friday night, I went with my aunt and uncle and my cousins, and we went to that. That's back in the day when it was kind of, it was in its heyday. They had all the lights working. They had an actual teller on the front. They don't do that anymore.
Did they always have 8 theaters in there? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Like the one upstairs that I still, to this day, I've never watched a movie at the theater up top. Have you watched the one they had to go upstairs?
I feel like almost every time I go in there, that's the ones I go to.
You son of a bitch! I've still to this day. No matter what I go to watch there, it's not the one.
When I saw Batman, that's where it was. Yeah. It was in that one.
One of these days,
the one to the right.
One of these days, I'm just gonna go there and be like, what movie is showing up there? The Cabbage Patch Kids movie. I'm like, okay, I'll just go watch that. Whatever, just so I can say I watched it at the theater. Just for.
I used to go to a theater when I lived on Long Island in Sayville, and it was probably one of the smallest theaters I ever gone to. It may have had 3 theaters in there.
3 theaters?
Yeah, it was probably not much bigger than this place right here.
The one I just went to Thursday had 2.
2?
2
okay.
theaters.
Yeah, this might have had 2 or 3 if I can remember correctly. It was a long time ago. Although
when you go into this one, it's not a bad setup for what it is, and it works for them. So I wouldn't mind going there again. I guess why not? You got to show that to smaller movie theaters because
it's cheaper.
They do it because they love showing movies. So they're not like the big chains where they have 24 theaters.
More than likely, you're most of the times you're in the theater by yourself.
Yeah.
In those places because there's not a crap ton of people.
Yeah.
Going to see it there. They're going to AMC and stuff like that, and they're talking through it or texting.
Their feet up or whatever.
Yeah, ruining the movie.
Take their shoes off. Who cares? This is like home being at home.
I swear to God, every time I go to the theaters in one of those bigger theaters, I got some asshole in the back, like saying something for every line that's said on screen. Yeah, you get them, boy.
Yeah.
You know what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, we don't condone talking during the movies or being a complete douchebag because, we all pay, it's not cheap. Hey, we know.
No, it's not.
Especially
when you're seeing it in 4K or 3D.
IMAX, yeah, when it's IMAX 3D, you better be shutting the fuck up.
Or you're getting a fist rammed down into your stomach.
I didn't pay like $15, $16, however much for tickets to like have my seat kicked and have some jackass ask questions during the movie or, God forbid, quote everything in the movie or some shit.
I want you to pull up the Schwarzenegger soundboard.
I know I need that. Yeah,
and bring that to the movie theater with you when everybody and somebody says something. Get down. I'm gonna ram my fist into your stomach.
I still don't know where the hell you get that line from.
It's in one of. I think it's in Commando. It's gotta be in something.
Not a big Commando lover.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Yeah, that's another line that you know really, really well. So
because that one, to me was the funniest. So cliche.
So it is.
Because he says it and then he blasts the guy in the face with steam.
Classic corny action flicks in the 90s for sure.
Yeah.
Love them.
Love it. Love them.
They should, like,
I wish they could make them like that today.
Yeah, you mentioned that in the other podcast. They need to make more of those.
Like on purpose. They just do it on purpose.
Yeah, cheesy action flicks. All right, we're going to go to our first bit of news here, coming from the wrap. This week, Star Trek Beyond comes out.
Nice.
You going to catch that at all?
I would love to.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'm not a big Trekkie. No.
You're not a big Trekkie?
No.
Growing up, I was not a big Trekkie. I think maybe it was the television show. I didn't really understand that age because it was so way before my time. But I was very big into Star Wars.
Yeah.
But now that they reboot, all the Star Trek with Chris Pine and those guys, I really like it. And J.J. Abrams.
Real quick, what are you a bigger fan of, the William Shatner movies, the Patrick Stewart ones, or the Chris Pine ones?
See, I haven't seen. You haven't seen
much of the William Shatner ones?
I haven't seen. I think I saw maybe the first one.
Never saw Star Trek: The Quest for Peace?
I did see Star Trek. Oh God. I tried watching them all at one time. They had them on Amazon Prime, and they had 1 through 9 or whatever it was, and Patrick Stewart in there and stuff. And I watched a couple, but I did not watch them all.
Yeah, Star Trek Generations, where they had
Generation,
William Shatner and Patrick Stewart in it.
Right,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I don't think I saw that one.
Never been a big Trekkie though. Overall, even with the new J.J. Abrams movies, I watched the first one, never watched the second one. I'm not sure about the third one, although the reviews have been pretty good on the Star Trek Beyond. They got Justin Lin as director. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Anyways, news that just dropped today is that they went ahead and greenlit Star Trek 4 already before the release of Star Trek Beyond.
Wow. And so it must be doing real good. Yeah,
well, like I said, the reviews have been pretty well. So, and with that news, they also officially announced that Chris Hemsworth is returning for Star Trek 4.
Really? As his father, right?
Yeah,
because he was in the first one. Well,
yes, he was
the reboot.
Well, yeah, he was shortly in the first one as George Kirk when in the beginning when the ship crashed and died and whatever. He never met his father. But apparently in this one they'll have Chris Pine's character and Chris Hemsworth's character actually meeting. I don't know, maybe in some kind of warped universe dimension crossing thing. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they locked Chris Hemsworth in, and J.J. Abrams is producing it, and they said they're good to go for that, no matter how well or not good Star Trek Beyond does this weekend, which they probably should do pretty good this weekend because good word of mouth. There's nothing really else coming out. Life of Pets is going into its third or fourth week, and Ghostbusters in the second week, so it should easily take the number one spot. I don't know. Maybe it'll probably do $70 million or so.
That'd be interesting.
The first one they earned $380 million in 2009. The second one, $460. So, and that's worldwide in 2013. So, the numbers are increasing. So, it's kind of a no-brainer to go forward with this. And Chris Hemsworth, I don't know. I like him in the Thor movies. Everything outside of that,
you haven't liked him in anything else other than Thor movies?
Not really.
Wasn't he? I think I just saw him on Twitter recently posting some photos about him doing Thor. The new Thor movie. Yeah,
he's filming it right now as we speak.
Yeah,
right. Ragnarok, and he just came out in the Ghostbusters movie, isn't that as well? Which he was okay in. I'll talk about that a little later. And he was okay. He wasn't a big problem with the movie, but hey, there's definitely a lot other issues with that movie, and it's not Chris Hemsworth. But
do you know about this?
What? Yes, Star Wars Celebration. Yes, it was this past weekend.
Oh, okay. Why do I feel like I missed out?
You kind of have, because it was this past weekend.
I feel like I have not done any social networking in the last week or two, maybe even more than that.
Yeah,
I'm like way behind right now.
Real quick, what Sean's alluding to, he looked up at online real fast and came across Star Wars Celebration that happened this weekend.
Yeah,
that most everybody knows
26
about.
seconds ago. So I was like,
well,
is this new?
I'm sure they post other stuff, but yeah, it was this past weekend, and they actually showed a new trailer for Rogue One, but they haven't released it online yet. On our Facebook page, though, we have the behind the scenes footage of Rogue One.
Mark Hamill with his dog.
With his dog, yeah.
That's hilarious.
And what's Princess Leia over there looking old as hell?
Yeah. Well, she's got her dog
Carrie
too,
Fisher.
I guess.
They're dog lovers.
Was it Bring Your Dog Day?
I guess. I guess. So whatever. Yeah, it was this weekend. It was, I don't know, I didn't really pay attention too much. I caught a little bit of news from it, but there's nothing really super spectacular where I was like, okay. So we just kind of zoomed past that one.
Are you streaming right now live?
Periscope. Not much, but yeah, Periscope.
Oh, you're doing Periscope right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe jump on Facebook once we talk about...
Oh, okay. Because I got the Facebook page open. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, so I was wondering. All right, cool.
All right. Well, came across a little article here that I kind of want to kind of rip this dude a little bit. Just give it a little rip. Just give a little rip on a dude who's ripping on other people.
Who's that?
I'm going to throw out the director's name. John McTiernan.
McTiernan?
Does that name ring a bell? John McTiernan? It should, because he's directed some of our favorite action movies.
Really?
Like? Starting off, Predator.
Predator?
Die Hard.
The original Predator?
Yes.
McTiernan?
Yes.
Die Hard? Okay.
The Hunt for Red October.
Okay.
Last Action Hero.
Okay.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
I know.
Yeah. Granted, he hasn't done shit in a while. The last movie that's been relevant for him was Rollerball back in 2002, 14 years ago. Remember that movie, Rollerball, with Chris Klein and LL Cool J? Remember the remake from the James Caan movie? That was crap.
What is it called?
Rollerball.
Rollerball?
Yeah, exactly. So that was his last relevant movie of his.
Okay.
14 years ago. Anyways, he comes out now saying that, he's disappointed in Hollywood's recent movies, specifically Mad Max, Fury Road, and the Captain America films.
He was disappointed with Mad Max, Fury Road,
and Captain America movies.
Wow.
He says it's serious action, but not of human beings. These are films made by fascists. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
John McTiernan, sir. I will call you. So I'm being respectful, you douchebag, because how dare you rip the Captain America movies? I mean, Mad Max, Fury Road. I heard it was good, but I really didn't care for it.
I mean, it's Mad Max. I mean, most of them, I'm not going to say anything, but I say that they won a lot of awards for that film. And I honestly did not see it coming, because I didn't think that a film like that would get that many awards for that kind of stuff. But, I guess, I think they won costume. I think they won blah, blah, blah.
They won 6 out of 10 Academy Awards.
There you go.
And, dude, when they told this director, he was like, corporate product. I'm like, really? Really? That's just like someone...
it might as well be. You know what I mean?
But that screams hater alert. You're just a fucking hater because they're cleaning house and you're not doing shit. Literally, no one's sending him emails. No one's knocking on his door and say, hey, sir, can you direct this movie? He's not getting work, and he's
You're always as good as the last film you made.
Rollerball. 2002.
So you make Die Hard, you're the shit, but you make Rollerball and you are shit.
No, he was hot in the late 80s and early 90s. He was the shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I love Predator. I love Die Hard.
You're the shit, and then you go to you are shit.
You are shit. And what have you done for us lately? Is what Hollywood asks.
I don't like saying that. I don't like saying that about people, but...
okay.
You know what I mean?
Whatever. No, but when you have an attitude like this, you basically kind of call up on yourself, Instead of being respectful of You know, I mean, George Miller, he's a respectable director. He's not no one you can really kind of.
I mean, I can see where he's coming from. You know, he's been in the business for a long time, and he's probably seen it change. You know, with all the digital stuff. I mean, that's I think that's one of the biggest complaints today with the movies that are made. Yeah, they're visually spectacular, but you know, from what angle? You know what I mean?
Well, what he was saying is that the movies are no longer the exemplars they used to be. You know, children once learn adults by seeing them admirably portrayed on screen. Because I guess now kids watching these fake characters on screen,
Transformers and stuff like that. Yeah, I understand.
I get what he's trying to say, but I don't know. I guess he kind of just came about it the wrong way.
Yeah. Just like everybody else, they say something in the heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. Put that in on the when you edit the podcast.
If I knew what the fuck you're talking about.
It's a song. It's a song.
What song was it?
It's called Heat of the Moment. I don't know who fucking sings it, but I can find it for you and probably put it in there.
Okay. It's all good.
And then we can just call it up whenever.
Yeah, I know. I remember halfway into the show, Heat of the Moment. Cue the song. All right, well... Asia. All right, that sounds not familiar. I think it does. Oh, well. Going on from a director who's knocking on other movies. Quick little rumor here about the new Batman flick. It's supposed to be... It's rumored, okay, quotation marks here, rumored, that the new Batman solo film with...
I missed the chorus, but it said Heat of the Moment. Sorry.
Whoa. Well, okay, now I know what I'm talking about, but whoa.
That's where my brain was at when I said that.
I see. You're in the heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. This new Batman movie is supposed to be rumored to be set in Arkham Asylum. What do you think of that, sir?
That's interesting.
This is the rumor.
That's interesting.
What?
Have you played the video game?
I played a little bit of of this different series. Yes, I
think that's popular. One of my favorite video games.
It's a great game.
I don't play very many games, and that one was probably one of my favorites. So
it makes sense. That's where the popularity is at. It's making money, and it would be awesome to see this type of Batman set in that type of environment.
Definitely.
And we've never seen really. Well, I mean, we've got clips and whatnot of Arkham.
Are they going to take
past movies, but not really a full movie?
Are they going to take the kind of idea behind of what the whole Arkham Asylum Joker taking over kind of thing, and all these other characters playing within the walls of Arkham Asylum, or
who knows? Who knows?
That's my question.
Maybe we'll find out this weekend.
That's intriguing.
Maybe we'll find out this weekend, because this weekend is San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Most everybody knows, maybe some of you may have saved up all year, bought your tickets last year.
Yeah, right.
This event sells out every year. It's a huge event in San Diego.
We should go next year.
I said that like
5 years ago.
I said that 2 years ago before Batman vs Superman. I wanted to catch
now
it.
we got a reason to go.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Next year, once
everybody and their mother's going out there and doing podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well,
especially if you're Doug Benson.
Well, I guess maybe next year might be the year, because they'll have like Justice League stuff and the new Avengers. Maybe they'll have that type of stuff over there, that footage next year. We'll see. But this year, the Comic-Con kicks off this Thursday, July 21st.
Yeah. And
got a couple different key items that will be happening. Thursday, July 21st, they have at... Actually, first off, before I go through the list here, if you go to ComicConHQ.com, you can sign up for a free trial 30 days, and you can actually watch the Comic-Con panels on that site and all the different things going on at Comic-Con 2016. It's ComicConHQ.com. It's about $5 a month. and they got a bunch of cool things out there. You should check them out, ComicConHQ.com. But if you sign up today, you can do a free trial, and you can be able to watch the different panels and everything going on at Comic-Con this weekend from your laptop or smartphone or whatever, your iPad, and you can be in the loop. I doubt they'll have an actual live feed of, like, say, everything going on in Hall H for the big events, but I believe they mentioned that they'll be showing that within a good frame of time after after the panels go down. So there it is, ComicConHQ.com.
Nice.
Get your inside, since most of us who weren't able to get tickets and want to be there, at least we'll get to see what's going on from our laptops and computers while we have maybe boxers on, or just build us naked. Why not? Just watch. You
What you say?
That's
just be naked?
Yeah, just be naked and watch Comic-Con HQ. What's weird about that?
I don't know.
You just watch, sitting there and seeing like some cosplay players like dressed as Pokemon characters or something, and you're just sitting there in your living room naked. But whatever, hell, we didn't mean to get weird there for you cosplayers out there and your Pokemon Go lovers.
Yeah, Pokemon Go. I just caught one right before I came in the studio.
Yeah, the bastard caught one. What was the name of that character? What was it? It was weird looking. It kind of snapped at you.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. I think it's called Snapcrotch or something.
Snapcrotch. I don't know if I ever
got a Snapcrotch.
Seen that one before. But all the other ones I caught so far, I've known.
Well,
but anyways,
yeah, going through the list of highlighted items on this year's Comic-Con, they have a DreamWorks animation at Hall H on Thursday, July 21st at 10 a.m., which they'll have they'll show some footage from the new movie Trolls and everything else they have going on with DreamWorks. Trolls, yes.
Wow.
Actually, director Oliver Stone will be there for the first time, promoting the Snowden movie at Hall H at 11:45. So you can watch that.
Oliver Stone, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
The new Disney movie, Mona, whatever it's called, Moana.
What?
That Disney movie with The Rock. I can never pronounce that name. Anyways,
do you have it on the piece of paper? Mona?
Yeah, I think it's pronounced a little differently though. It's like Hawaiian. But it's all good. Anyways, people know what we're talking about.
Mona?
Yes.
I think it's just Mona.
Yes, anyways, The Art of a Story, 12:30 p.m. Thursday, and they'll be talking about that. This one might be interesting. Sausage Party, 6:30. Seth Rogen and Evan
Every time
Goldberg.
I hear that, I
love that.
Chuckle.
I love that. I can't wait for that movie to come out. Sausage Party. They're gonna have a filmmaker conversation. 6:30 Thursday night, July 21st. Go to ComicConHQ.com and don't miss Sausage Party. Conversation with the sausages. I'll actually probably check that out. 6:30, or maybe a replayed video. Why not?
I was trying to find the website for Comic-Con.
ComicConHQ.com. I said it like 10 times already.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, pay attention.
Sorry.
July 22nd, the next day, they're going to have the screenwriters Q&A, screenwriters for Captain America Civil War at 1 p.m. That's going to be pretty cool to watch. See the writers Christopher Markins and Stephen McFeely talk about Captain America Civil War.
Nice.
At 4:30 that day, Beauty and the Beast, the 25th anniversary, and this one right here, I know you're gonna get excited about, buddy. 7:15 Friday night. Mark it down.
7:15.
Sharknado: The Fourth Awakening.
Yeah. I'm a Sharknado guy. I don't know why.
All the stars will be there, buddy. Ian Ziering, Tara Reid.
I can watch this.
Yeah.
On
Comic-Con HQ if you sign up. Yeah.
Oh man. I don't
know if they'll have every single panel on there, but you should be able to get the insights and probably recaps on it as well. So
yeah, I'm gonna look into this. Thanks for letting me know.
Not a problem. So everybody who's wanting to,
you're the info king, you know that.
And, I try, and
I don't know how you get the time.
I squeeze it in some between sleep and work.
I don't know where you get the time.
But the big day, man, Saturday, July 23rd, is generally the big day for Comic-Con. It's when the big dogs come in.
Yeah.
And the big news.
Big news.
One of the things on here is Nickelodeon's All That Reunion. I don't know why I said that, but hey, whatever. Back to the 90s. They're going to have an All That Reunion. Can you believe that? All That is coming back.
All That.
They're going to give a first look at an upcoming TV movie based on Legends of the Hidden Temple. Remember that show back in the day?
Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yeah. Yes, I wasn't really into it, so I didn't remember it. But anyways,
was it on Nickelodeon?
Yeah, Nickelodeon. It's early 90s. So
I probably remember it, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the game show.
You probably remember the temple.
Yes. Oh, my God. I remember that. Yeah. Was it Mark Summers that did that?
No, that was, I think you're thinking of...
which one?
The one with the slime.
No, he did that one, too.
He did that one, too?
I'm pretty sure he did... What is it called again? Legends of the Hidden Temple?
I know he did Double Dare.
Yeah, he did Double Dare, which was...
Yeah, and this one is Legends of the Hidden Temple. He's going to Google it real fast and confirm it.
This is just the movie that it's talking about here.
Yeah, they have an upcoming TV movie based on the classic game show. So, and they're gonna talk about that at 11:15 on Saturday, July 23rd.
They make that into a game show. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, the game show they make it into
the game show into the movie. Yeah,
well, hell,
they're backwards.
Well, they made the freaking Battleship. They made a Battleship movie. They made an Angry Birds movie.
That's right. Yep.
They're making a Tetris movie because come on, why not?
I mean, this makes sense if you're talking about Tetris movie.
Jumanji.
You know what I mean? Jumanji is a little different.
Well, it's a game movie. It's a game.
But it wasn't a game first, was it?
No, but it's a game show.
Okay.
But anyways, if you just take the elements of it, take the actual game show part of it with you. But anyways, next up 11:30 in Hall H, which is a big dog hall, Warner Brothers Pictures. The panel, of course, is top secret right now. They're not saying much, but of course, they're going to display the Wonder Woman movie, maybe some Justice League, maybe some Suicide Squad stuff, because it comes in next month.
Yeah, definitely.
So all the Warner Brothers picture movies. I think also maybe some Skull Island, King Kong.
Yeah, King Kong.
They might drop some stuff on that.
I'm sure they will. Definitely.
That starts at 11:30, and they got a couple hours. Yeah, I think they have.
When's that coming out? In November or December, somewhere around there?
No, I think it comes out next summer, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Kong Skull Island.
Well, that's a good blockbuster movie.
Yeah. Oh, it looks... They said this Kong Skull Island's going to have the biggest Kong we've ever seen, so we'll see.
The biggest Kong we ever seen?
Yeah, with Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson.
Wow.
Why not? It's worth checking out.
It's amazing how they take a character like King Kong that was made when film kind of really started coming about
1930s,
and see
30s,
how
right?
how it progressed into what it looks like today. I mean, my God.
Yeah, they literally showed the Peter Jackson Kong, King Kong one 2 weeks ago. I caught it on TV. They showed it, and it came out maybe 10 years ago, maybe
probably about that. And was it called King Kong? What was it called? Just Kong, right?
Yeah. And when it came out, it was impressive looking, but watching it now...
2005,
yeah, so 11 years ago.
Wow.
Watching it now, the scenes where the dinosaurs are, and they're running through.
Yeah.
Even watching that now, I'm just like, that looks kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
They have camera, they're trying to film a movie on the island, so they're running with camera equipment, they're running through dinosaurs and stuff, and they got raptors chasing them. Like, how are you going to outrun a raptor?
Yeah.
It looked cheesy. It looked like definitely green screen, and they added dinosaurs in. It just, if you watch it now again compared to watching it in 2005,
I'll have to watch it again.
It's a big difference. The actual Kong himself wasn't an issue. It's just everything else, and of course,
Well, at the time that was amazing. I'm sure now. Watching these movies that are made today in maybe 10, 15 years will be like, oh, you can tell it was green screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can definitely tell.
I think you can always tell. I mean, it does look a lot more real and to your naked eye when you're looking at the screen, because they have somebody there now. I think when they first started doing this 3D animation and stuff like that, they were looking at nothing. They had no idea what they were looking at. Now you got some guy on the screen with you that's in a green suit or something. You know what I mean? So you can have somebody there
interact
with. Otherwise, it looks like you're not acting. Yeah,
just like the new Thor movie. They show some little behind the scenes videos with Mark Ruffalo, and he has the dots on his face, and he's wearing the suit, the captain suit, and he even has the big fist, the Hulk fist, and he's even acting as that. So it's gonna be cool to see this next Thor movie where Hulk's a little more interactive and throughout the movie, and having
they've been doing better with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I think as technology goes forward, makes it a little easier to
just gonna get better and better.
Map it, map the motions.
Yeah, especially with the you heard that new Scorsese movie with De Niro and Al Pacino, where they're going to be using the Benjamin Button technology.
Oh, really?
Where they're going to make them look a little bit like their younger selves. Like, Michael Douglas wasn't Ant-Man.
God. Yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. in Civil War.
Yeah.
Scorsese is going to use that type of technology to film some scenes as they were younger selves. And it's going to be pretty cool.
These people are going to be like gods. They will never die.
They'll almost be immortal, but
you could bring anybody back from the dead now.
But I still don't see
Marilyn Monroe could be in a movie right now.
They've talked about that, but it's not the same as real actor.
It's not
getting the true emotions that you want out of them instead of just making. I could see for parts, but not a whole movie. Especially if you want that type of. If you need a certain scene from an actor that you really can get from a computer animated one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure one day we won't be able to tell the difference between real and fake. Right now, it's hard.
Yeah, for sure. Getting back to the Comic-Con news.
Conversations with Ivan and Sean.
Yeah, in between topics. The same Hall H that day, Saturday, Marvel Studios is jumping in there at 5:30. So they're going to talk about what they have going on. I'm sure it's going to be the Doctor Strange that's coming out in November, and what else they got? Guardians of the Galaxy. They finished wrapping that. They finished filming that movie, so they'll probably have some footage from that.
Nice.
Maybe they got some Spider-Man news. Maybe they'll announce who Michael Keaton's officially playing. The rest of the cast. Maybe Spider-Man will be himself.
Jeez.
I know they're filming right now, so
I could probably spend the rest of my life just watching movies and catching up.
Yeah. So
it's crazy.
That pretty much does it for the Comic-Con news. And if you didn't catch it before, you can go to ComicConHQ.com and sign up and get access to Comic-Con on your mobile devices, and be in the loop and be in the know before it gets on the other sites. I might be tweeting throughout Saturday and Friday, and if news comes out, we'll send out some tweets and updates from Comic-Con.
Definitely.
We'll see. Stay on top of it a little bit.
I can't wait to go to the one that we're having down here. That should be fun. I want to go just to see what's up.
Yeah. Well, what's up now is we're going to get into Ghostbusters. That's what's up. Finally. I made that big-ass intro in the beginning, and about 45 minutes later of talking all the shit, we finally get to the Ghostbusters shit. So, we go into Ghostbusters. This came out this past weekend. Brand new Ghostbusters.
Brand new Ghostbusters.
All that talk, all that hype, all that hate, all that doubt, all that half and half. People, you put one foot in the water, you leave the other one on land. If he's sketchy with it, end up making $46 million, and not even enough to hit number one, because Secret Life of Pets beat him out at number one with I think $50 million or something like that. So they couldn't even crack number one, man. Even with the trying to get the nostalgia, the people with the getting the crowd with the nostalgia in there. Even they couldn't crack that, because at the end of the day, we knew.
At the end of the day, the kids' movies always win.
That's one, and then two, the trailers and everything sucked, and people just looked at the promotion part of it and didn't like what they saw.
That's probably part of it. That's for sure. Yeah,
and the wishy-washiness of it. The second week, you can truly tell the second week how people really feel about it. Because if it takes like half of what they made the first week, then you just know that people aren't giving a shit about it. But if it stays, if it makes like $30 million or something like that, and that doesn't dip too much, then at least there's some kind of good word of mouth going out there, and people kind of talking a little better about it than other the doubters, going to check it out for the second week after finding out some more information about the first week.
Well, it's got 5.2 on IMDb, which is
it's certified fresh. That's they're
on what
on Rotten Tomatoes.
On Rotten Tomatoes. That's what I was looking at.
It's certified
right
fresh, and they're
certified
definitely
fresh. I mean,
they're pushing that now. That's what you see in the commercials. You see certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ghostbusters, 73%.
73%, which isn't great, but isn't bad. It's still certified fresh. So they're pushing that thing, trying to get people back in the theaters.
46.0 million.
Yeah, so, and, I caught it Thursday night, and...
what did you think of it? Tell me about it.
I want to get into spoilers, sir, but how deep should I go without you being too...
I don't really give a shit.
Okay,
go ahead.
There you go. All right. I mean, I think I've rated it out of 5, like a 2.5 from personally. So like
personally,
half, okay. 1 out of 10, maybe a 5. Still halfway.
So basically, what everybody else has rated it on IMDb, it's got a 5.2.
Yeah.
So that's out of 10. So that means it's hey, I watched it to watch it.
Exactly. I watched it to watch it. I went to Twitter that Thursday or Friday, next day, whichever, and I said that it's a movie that could have been fun, but it had elements where it could have been fun. But
what about the performances of these the cast? Do you think that they fell short with anything, or is it just the whole entire idea behind it that it's a remake, but it's not a remake?
Yes.
Is that what kind of throws everybody off, or is it because
what throws everybody?
Is it because it's women instead of men?
What throws everybody off is that they tried, like I say, they tie the nostalgia of the Ghostbusters lore. Mm-hmm. They throw in these different cameos. It's different. Hey, remember the old one?
Hey, remember the old one? Remember this part?
Hey guys, remember this from the better one, the 1984 movie? You remember that?
Yeah, remember.
You throw all this other shit at it, and the new one trying to make their new thing with the new Ecto 1, which sucks. I hate the new Ecto 1. Personally,
isn't it like a hearse?
Yeah, it's a hearse.
Isn't that what the original one was?
I just like the look.
It was like a Cadillac.
I like the look of the first one.
Yeah,
I like the sound of the first one. I don't like the sound of this one. I don't like the look of it. It's kind of boxy and whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. It's
I'll
just
have
me.
To watch it to understand that.
It's pet peeves for me, at least. I don't know if anybody else feels about it, but Kristen Wiig, Leslie Jones, and Melissa McCarthy were fine. The one I really wanted, I like Kate McKinnon. I like her a lot from Saturday Night Live, and I was really expecting her to be the standout of the 4, and it wasn't really. It was more of an annoyance. She's a little over the top. Too
much?
Too centric, yes.
Too eccentric. She's supposed to be like the Egon of the group, isn't she?
No, you know what?
Which one is she?
By
supposed
appearance, it looks like she should be the Egon one, but when I think about it more and more, Melissa McCarthy
is
be more of the Egon. And Kristen Wiig will be more the Venkman character.
Okay.
Of course, Leslie Jones,
Well,
yeah,
we won't go there.
We all know. Which, in the movie, she kept on saying the hearse is my uncle's, my uncle's, my uncle's. And you just know her damn uncle is Ernie Hudson. You just know. And at the end, they show Ernie Hudson.
No, fuck it. I knew they were going to bring him in.
Yeah.
They say something about that?
All the original Ghostbusters make cameos.
Really?
And I'm going to say this out front.
Except for Harold, right?
Harold, of course. They do a little homage for him, which is fine.
Did they start making that before or after he died?
Before.
So
no, after he died.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they made the movie after he died. Yeah,
okay.
He died a while back. But anyways, and the one dude, man, I got a picture in my head.
Dan Aykroyd?
No, the glasses. Louis Tully in the original one. Rick Moranis. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but yes, he wasn't in there as well. All the other ones made cameos. And I'm going to say this, every fucking cameo in that movie sucked ass. Every cameo. They could have done without every cameo. Even the Bill Murray one.
Wow.
Even the great Bill Murray fell flat in these cameos. Right?
Why they do it?
Bill Murray played a ghost debunker.
A ghost debunker?
Yes.
So they didn't even play characters that they were in the original movies. What the fuck?
Dan Aykroyd played a cab driver. But anyways, going back to Bill Murray ghost debunker. I forget. I gotta go back to it.
Right here.
Bill Murray, the ghost debunker. Right.
Yeah.
Which was you literally could put anybody in that role. Anybody. You could have picked a guy selling hot dogs in the New York stand. Could have played that role because it had no depth to it. And you're just expecting Bill Murray to do something, and nothing. Major spoiler. As a ghost debunker, he goes to the Ghostbusters after they catch a ghost, and he's like, "I want to see this ghost. Show me the ghost, whatever." And they're like, no. But then they actually do. They break it out, and the ghost takes him and flies out the window. But you don't see him after that. That's it. Which is, you're assuming that the ghost killed him and he's going to be a ghost in a sequel. That's what I'm thinking that they're going to
maybe he'll make another
set that up.
Cameo then.
Yeah, because originally they talked about, before they made this movie, that he was going to be in the movie as a ghost. So maybe they're just setting that up as you didn't see him die, but he comes back in the second one as a ghost and kind of just is like a thorn on their side or some shit.
Or they might just not even
not come
put
back.
it in it at all.
Well, they shouldn't ever put the cameos in.
Yeah.
They should have just made this movie straight up as a new Ghostbusters and not tied in all the other shit, because it's real confusing. It's just like, it's just, like I said, they're just poking in your face.
I'm going to go home tonight and watch the original, and then I'm going to watch the new one and see what I have to say about it.
This is like Planet of the Apes. When Planet of the Apes, when the new one, the first one, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, when
Wahlberg.
No, the new one with James Franco.
Okay.
When the trainer's poking that Caesar, and he's like, no.
Yeah.
That's what literally the movie's like. It's poking with shit. And then in the middle of the movie, you're like, no.
Stop it. Stop poking the bear.
Exactly.
Or in this case, the ape.
Exactly. That's what
Stop poking Caesar.
I put this Ghostbusters movie at. They poke you with shit. With the original shit.
Hey, you see that? That was in the original one, wasn't that witty? Huh?
Slimer, come on, Bill Murray. We
got Bill Murray in it. Yeah.
We like you guys.
Bringing some people in the seats.
You don't fucking respect the people who love 1984 Ghostbusters, because this is bullshit. But I mean, on its own merit, if without the cameos, without the other shit being poked at you, like like you're an elephant and the trainer's telling you to do tricks, and it's just poking the shit out of you. You say, do it. You like this, please, like it. If it was its own remake, whatever, reboot, whatever, it would have been just fine, because there was elements of fun in it. The actresses blended well, except for Kate McKinnon. They could have dialed her back a little more. It would have been fine if they just, I just think that Dan Aykroyd was like, we're not making this movie unless you literally show homage to the original Ghostbusters. And they could have literally put a cameo of each one of those characters all in one shot. They didn't have to shove them in different scenes, because all those scenes didn't make sense. They're just crap. I mean, I didn't say they didn't make sense. They just were not necessary. Even Janine, the chick from
the assistant,
she made a cameo.
No, my God.
Yeah, she was a hotel clerk. Cursing somebody out.
I didn't care at first. Now I do.
And this movie has a villain.
Sorry,
an actual dude.
For all you spoiler alerters,
I'm spoiling the shit out of this movie. This movie has a villain, some dude, some nerd guy who's been pushed around that you can care shit about. You can care less about the guy. You can care less that he's even in the movie or what the hell is he doing. And the fact that he's creating these monsters creating this like crazy device to release these ghosts is like, how the hell is this guy who was a bellhop at a hotel making this shit? Yeah, exactly. It's horrible.
Oh my god.
So that's what I think about that.
I almost don't want to see it. I don't want to waste the time. I want to watch something else that's it's more worth my time.
Well, like I said, this moment's where it's entertaining, but it's a stretch. I half liked it.
Yeah.
But not fully. And
I think after I talk to you about these movies and then I go watch them, I don't feel as bad as I thought they were going to be. and I'm like, they weren't, I guess, as horrible as I thought they were going to be.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you would, if you watch it, you'll be entertained.
Oh, yeah.
It's nothing to love. It's nothing to completely hate, but it's definitely a lot of...
I like it. I think that it's interesting that they turned it around, and it's, for, women's rights and stuff like that, they're making more movies that pertain to women. Yeah,
in watching this, there was no problem. I had no problem that the Ghostbusters were women. No problem at all.
Yeah.
And like I said, Chris Hemsworth played the secretary, which he played a complete dumbass.
Yeah.
And which was fine. It was cute. First couple scenes.
Yeah.
But then, the fact that they keep throwing in that he's a complete dumbass, it kind of got like, okay.
But he's good looking. He's a good looking dumbass.
Yeah, well, that's Kristen Wiig played, she's like... I kind of laughed a little bit when they're interviewing Kevin and stuff, and she's like, we want to start off, we're dating somebody or whatever, and like Melissa McCarthy says something like, well, we asked you to do some artwork and whatever, and he's like, oh, so okay, you want me to show you? And then she's like, yeah, and just whip it out on the table, and then Kristen Wiig's like, oh, we're doing that now. So I kind of laughed a little bit at that. There's some scenes, like I said, there's some scenes where it's humor, it's just funny, and there's this possibility where it could have been good if they did it on their own and didn't have to like have the redheaded stepchild that they had to drag with them.
Right.
The Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters series, is like something they had to drag with them for
just to
approval.
Get people in the in the seats.
Approval.
Yeah.
But if they did it on their own, they probably would have been fine.
Do you think if they did it that way, people would have been like, hey, why didn't you pay homage to the original?
Like I said, they could have done that in one way
or the other.
They could have done that in just one scene or something at the end. Like maybe they had those guys together at a dinner table or just cross paths or something like that. They just could have knocked it out in one scene. They didn't have to drag it out through the whole movie.
Yeah,
it just took you out of it, and it was just like I said. And even from the get-go, when promoting the movie, it just confused a lot of people because nobody knew what the hell if it was a part of the old one or whatnot. It was just a lot of confusion. Altogether. So if they just would have just done it on their own as a new one, it would have been fine. And the ending was just over the top. Yeah. Over the top madness, man. I'm telling you, bro. There was no need for that type of ending for the first Ghostbusters movie. If you see it, it's just too much.
No.
So if you guys go see Ghostbusters, or if you've seen Ghostbusters, please tweet us, send us comments, let us know what you think about it, and we'll be happy to discuss with you and talk shit as well if you like. There's plenty of issues we can discuss and elaborate on, and there's plenty where we can praise as well. Whatever. So we'll wrap it up right there, brother.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for joining us at Let's Talk Flix. Find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, because we got it going right now.
Yeah, which is sucking ass.
That's all right. If you want to rewatch it,
yeah, we're on there.
Go on Periscope or go to our Twitter page. It's going to be up on the Twitter page because it goes through Twitter, and rewatch it because we're live there right now. This doesn't air until Wednesday now.
Yeah, Wednesday nights podcast radio network 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Also, the podcast radio network can be found on your TuneIn app, on your phone, in your car, your smart car, if you got that type of device. The TuneIn app, you can find the podcast radio network on now. Besides the app that they're already on is the Crikey app. I was going to say Crikey. I was going to say it. Crikey. So you can find on the Crikey app 102.6 Wednesday nights 9:30 p.m. That's where you can find this show and every show Wednesday nights. If you want to catch our past podcasts, you can find that on iTunes, Google Play Music. I said it right this time.
Yes, you did.
SoundCloud, TuneIn Radio as well, and Stitcher Radio as well.
They're pretty much everywhere.
Yep. Just if you're just questioning, I wonder. Just search Let's Talk Flix right there.
Bam.
Boom, we'll pop up. We'll pop up like the venereal disease you caught in 3 years ago, and you can't get rid of. That's what we'll be
in New Jersey in some bar.
Yeah, New Jersey, it's some dirty bar. Watching
New Jersey.
Watching Ghostbusters 2. You just got hot and heavy, and all of a sudden you caught a venereal disease, and you can't get rid of it.
Oh my God!
We'll be there for you, like that venereal disease.
Oh, geez. You just keep going with it.
Yeah, I could.
Oh, my God.
Hey, like I said...
I was going to say something then, but you kept going with it, and now I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Like I said, we're like that dude poking Caesar.
Poking
No! Stop with the venereal diseases.
Yeah, that's what we are, so... Let's Talk Flix. Sean, your socials, plug away, sir.
Yes, please follow me on at Sean E. Malloy on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube. Got some videos up on there so you guys can watch it. And I did just start doing a WordPress page called God, I can't remember now. I think it's Sean Malloy Writes. So it's www.wordpress.com /Sean Malloy Writes, I think, or something like that. But look me up.
Yeah, well, and
sorry I wasn't prepared for that.
I don't know, it's all good. And we also link those. We'll put those articles and reviews on our Facebook page.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
So if for some reason you don't remember that or can't find it, just look on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Let's Talk Flix. Like us and on there, and you can catch his reviews, different posts that we have going on. Actually, at this very moment, we have some trailers that just dropped today and yesterday. New one from Suicide Squad, a new one from Magnificent Seven, a new trailer. A new trailer for The Girl on the Train, bro. You need to watch that trailer, bro. It's like
Girl on the Train?
The Girl on the Train with Emily Blunt. It looks pretty good. I know they came out with a trailer a couple weeks ago, a month or two ago. But this new trailer that came out, it's got this Gone Girl type feeling to it, and it looks pretty interesting. Comes out in October, and definitely worth a watch. So you can catch those trailers at Let's Talk Flix on Facebook.
Do it. Yeah, check it out. And it's Sean Malloy Writes .wordpress.com. Sorry.
As I rambled and babbled on, he just searched it up.
Yes.
And coming up soon, we're trying to work up different ideas, man. We're working up different ideas what to do with the show, and what other things we can.
We're going to have a couple more people on the show probably within the next few weeks. I think Jordan's might make another appearance. Well, not appearance, but
call in
because his script that he had read in L.A. in front of 500 people did pretty well. So I want him to talk about that. That should be fun to listen to.
Yeah, and also we talked about earlier this was it that website Giver. The website with the movies where you can host your own movie party.
Oh, yeah. I want to do that.
Talking about doing something along those lines. maybe.
Yeah, if you guys want to come meet us, hang out with us, listen to some funny people like Jacoby, and watch a movie, and
Yeah, we've got some ideas. We want to put it out there. We don't want anybody to take it from it just yet. But we're working on something. We're brewing something. We're throwing some ideas out there on how we can get together with local area
friends, family, fans, yeah.
To get them together and, watch flicks, have a couple laughs, and,
maybe a beer or two.
Hey, whatever.
Or a wine.
Why not?
Or maybe a bump of Coke.
Cheese, too? I was going to say, you going to have some cheese with that wine, sir?
Yeah, why not? Wine and cheese is the best, man. Can't go wrong with wine and cheese. Wine and cheese, crackers.
You can have toothpick, cheese,
crackers, and wine.
There you go. Well, we'll end that show with that. So, cheese.
Clank your glasses together and have some cheese, kids.
No. I'm Caesar on this bitch. So, all right. I'm Miranda, Sean Malloy. Let's talk flicks.
Have a nice night.
Thank you.